Where are you now? What do you see?
It's pulling me down.
Why don't you want to go there?
I don't know. It's not a place to go.
Let's look at it, what it wants to tell you. I'm here.
Darkness.
You're protected. Let's just look at it and see what happens. You're safe and protected. You have the pyramid around you. Just trust that you'll see what is necessary for you to see. Tell me, what is happening there?
I see nothing.
And what do you feel?
Tension in my heart. It's like a stone in my heart. It's pulling me down.
Maybe you need to be down to experience.
I don't want to go there.
But maybe that's the way to go home.
Okay.
Just go with the flow. Go with the flow. I'm here with you. And tell me what happens when you go down, where you are pulled. What happens?
I see a triangle.
What kind of triangle is it?
It's a triangle, and it's like a round and light inside. Lighter color, not like bright.
And what kind of triangle is it? Is it a 2D triangle, only lines, or is it?
Yeah.
Okay. And what do you see around the triangle? Are there any other colors?
On the right side, it's starting to get darker. And the top of the triangle is lighter.
And how does it make you feel to see those triangles?
It's okay. It's nothing special.
Just a triangle.
Yeah.
Okay, then I want to go to the next scene. The next scene there, where something happens we need to see. Just take me to the next scene with you and tell me what happens.
There is nothing.
And how does it make you feel?
It's okay.
Is it warm or cold there?
It's okay. The temperature is just right. I see a light above my forehead.
Try to focus on that light and make it bigger so you can see more. Make that light bigger so we can see a little bit more.
It changed into dark, into darkness.
So there's no more light.
Above the darkness is light. It's dot of
Like
sharp light now.
And what kind of color is it?
I see her. I see purple. It's getting bigger. It's like
How does it feel?
Oh.
Wow. Look at it. Wow. What happens to the purple light?
It's changing. Ooh! It's changing form, so it's getting brighter purple. It's just moving, it's floating.
And what do you feel you need to do with that light?
Observe it and enjoy the beauty.
Enjoy the beauty of the light, right?
And go with it.
Just follow that light and go with it. Just tell me where it takes you. And tell me what happens.
It's the light above me is that light which was there before the purple one, and it's now stronger, and it's pointing at my left eyebrow, above my left eyebrow, and the purple is fading away. It got bigger and it's no longer so sharp, and I see these waves of it.
What kind of waves are they?
Just going, making like S. And that light is so strong. It takes away my concentration for the purple. And it's a little uncomfortable on my eye.
Because it's so bright.
It wants to tell me something.
Just listen. What is it telling you? What is it telling you?
It's someone I know.
Who is it?
I'm not sure.
What's the first thing that pops into mind?
Grandfather.
Oh, it's your grandfather. What is your grandfather telling you?
He's so good.
Is he kind to you?
Oh, sure.
Is he one of the lights?
He is the light.
He is the light. And what if we say we can follow the light to where your home is? Can he take you home? where you want to go?
Yeah.
Just ask him.
Can you say
What does he say?
he didn't need to. I didn't need to ask. When I said he will take me home, we already knew it, that I want to go home and that he's going to take me.
Great.
No words needed.
Wow. And tell me what happens when he takes you.
Yeah. He's really fast. It's like this beautiful light. Just made a curve. There's a way. I'm standing behind.
Just follow him. And what happens in your journey to follow him?
I just follow him.
What do you experience?
Light underneath.
Mm-hmm.
A bit of darkness on the right side.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like a long tier of light with a bit darker head.
Mm-hmm.
And I follow him and I'm the same.
What do you look like?
I look like him. Darker in my head. It's like a teardrop, but a lot longer.
Your energy, or do you have a physical body?
There is no physical body.
Just the energy body.
Yeah.
And describe to me what your home looks like.
Floating.
You're just enjoying the floating.
Floating behind him. Yes. I am.
Are you there yet, or are you traveling?
Traveling, because you didn't tell me to stop.
I want you to stop where you are at home, where you want to be, and just tell me what your home looks like.
Nothing. It's peaceful.
I'm going to ask you to go to the next important scene in the life we are just looking at, to the next important scene, to the life we are just now looking at. And you are there. What's the first thing that pops into mind?
Moon.
The moon? Do you see the moon, or are you on the moon?
I see the moon. And it's not full, it's growing. And it's just a little shape of it.
Just a little crest.
Yeah.
Yes.
And purple energy came again.
Where did the purple energy come from?
It came from the back from the moon. Off the back of the moon. And pushed the moon away. And energy is no longer floating. It is floating, but it's more.
So the moon is floating.
The moon is gone.
It's gone now. And what did appear when the moon left?
The blue, purple energy came, but it's no longer, it's just there. And it's no making no curves like before. It's just there.
So the blue energy pushed the moon away.
Yes.
And how did it feel for you?
It's okay.
And where are you looking from? Are you standing on something?
No.
Are you floating?
I don't have legs.
Where are you looking from? You are floating, I guess?
From underneath. From underneath, and I see a white. It looks like a planet. So the blue is a planet.
Blue energy is a planet.
Yeah. And it has a white circle around it. And there is a light in the middle, and I think it wants me to go in.
Just go, please. Just see where it goes. And tell me what happens when you go into the light of the blue energy, the blue planet. What happens?
I see another planet. But I see only, when you look at the clock, I see from 12 until 3. I know it's a planet, the rest is dark. It's between 12 and 3.
That's only lit up.
Yes, and it's again purple. Only that part.
And if you would think of a name of those planets, what is the last one you saw? What do you think the name would be?
Marvin.
Marvin. And the other one you saw earlier, the blue one with the white ring? The first name that pops into mind?
No.
What did you say?
I don't know. It's not important.
So these planets, do they feel like you belong there? Or are you just looking at them?
I'm looking at them.
Where do you belong?
I'm not looking at the first one. I was in the first one.
You was on the first one, yes.
And then I went through the first one into the middle of the first one. And in that one I saw that second one. But I saw only from 12 to 3.
And now you're on the second one.
I am looking at the second one.
Looking at the second one. And what do you feel when you're looking at the second one, Marvin? How do you feel about the planet? It's gone. How do you feel that it's gone?
It's okay.
Okay, then I want to go to the next important scene in that life we are just looking at. In the next important scene where something happens that we have to know in the life of Denisa right now. The next important scene, and you are there. And tell me what happens. The first thing that pops into mind.
I can't see clearly.
What do you see?
It was a shape of T turned to the right side, to the left side, sorry. And
of the letter T?
Letter T.
And what do you see besides the T? Are there more?
The T is gone now. We drank it. Again, the purple light in a shape of coming from my left eye, where I have my eye, in a shape of a triangle. Like if it wanted to go to the right. It's just this.
So the purple light is on your left.
It's trying to come to the right.
It's trying to come to the right. Just help it. Come to your right side. And just listen to what the light has to say to you. Why is it there? What does it need you to see or hear?
That's me.
You are the purple light.
Yes.
Great. And what are you going to do as a purple light? You want to go home. Where is your home? Just tell me what pops into mind.
Home.
You are home, yes?
It feels like home.
And what does your surroundings look like?
It's just black.
It's
I'm just
black.
floating.
And are you alone there, or are there more?
I'm alone. It's okay.
And are you still the purple light?
I don't see the light anymore. I see only the darkness. I feel like the light.
You are the light and you are in the darkness floating.
Yeah.
So would you say you are in the galaxy, just floating around?
Yes.
That's great. Then I want you to go to the next available scene where something happens we have to know in the life of Denisa right now. The next important scene where something happens we need to look at today. And we're there now. And tell me what happens.
I see clouds. They were in the shape of hair and they changing so much. And from this light it's coming like dark lights, and it's like really fast.
Clouds moving really fast.
But they changed. Those are no clouds anymore. They are, it's just so fast above me.
And what are you doing there? Are you observing? Are you lying? Or lying on the ground or standing?
I'm just so amazed.
Just looking at the clouds passing by.
They are really, really fast lights. Fast energies. They are no lights. They don't have really colors.
They're just energies moving by.
Really fast.
And what do you feel those energies are? What are those energies?
Souls.
All souls flying by.
Yeah.
Wow. Do you know those souls?
No. I'm one of them.
You're one of the souls who's flying by.
Yeah.
And where are you going? Where are you flying to?
Me nowhere.
And the other ones?
I believe they go and they go for the next experience.
And you're staying there.
Yeah.
Watching them float to the next experience.
Yeah.
And where is the next experience for these souls? Do you know?
Different.
All different experiences.
Yeah.
And how do they get their assignments? Do they choose themselves or?
Yeah. They crazy. They choose crazy things.
What kind of things do they choose?
Being a falling star. Or they willing to explode. But yeah, crazy.
They just want to enjoy the experience of exploding.
I think so.
Are there any souls choosing to incarnate in lives? Real bodies? Or are these just energy souls?
Some do. I did.
How did you come to that conclusion that you wanted to incarnate?
I was needed.
And who told you you were needed?
Higher energy.
And where did that higher energy come from?
It's always there. It always gives us a call. It always comes when we need it. And it comes then very strong, but we don't see or feel it all the time. But when something's urgent, it comes very strong. But nice. It's nothing scary. It's really that power that it has, and that we know what we have to do.
And what was the urgency this time?
To come here.
And why did you come here? What was the urgency?
I was needed.
What did you have to do? What is your job here?
would say survive. That's what humans would say.
Yeah.
What's
your purpose here?
I have too much energy from my above, and I need to spread it all over. I am too evolved for the humans on Earth.
So how does that affect the body of Denisa?
She cries a lot.
Is that the effect of the energy?
It's the sadness she has, seeing how this world is and how people are not knowing how great it is up there.
She says she misses home. What is her home? Where are you from?
Everywhere.
Does she have a home planet?
Yeah. What's the purple one?
What is the name?
Marvin.
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 M-A-R-V-O-N.
Marvin. That's a nice name. Are there all energy beings on Marvin? Or are there also physical people?
No.
Beings?
No
only
physical.
Energy?
No.
No physical. And Denisa, has she always been an energy being? Her soul? Have you always been an energy being?
Yes.
Has Denisa already incarnated on Earth before this life? Is this her first time on Earth?
Yes.
That's why it's so difficult for her, right?
Yes.
Did she have any imprints or any lives imprinted on her before she came here?
Yes.
How many?
Lives.
Imprinting lives so she can survive as a human.
She has imprinted this life. She has chosen all of this.
She's chosen all of this. And why?
Previous lives.
What were her previous lives?
Can't recall.
Is it important for Denisa to know?
No.
Did she live many lives outside of Earth? Only outside of Earth. So you should say, as we on Earth say, she's a star seed.
Yes.
And you said you volunteered?
Yes.
You volunteered to what? What is your mission here on Earth?
To be.
And what does your being here affect Earth? How does it affect it?
My energy.
What's about the energy?
It's very strong.
And what can it accomplish?
Needs to be spread around the best. But she doesn't want to.
Why doesn't she?
She hates the people. She hates the world today. She doesn't want to be around people. They drain her of energy and she feels sick in her stomach. She needs to understand that she needs to go out there because she has loads of greatness to give. And if she wants to have her mission she volunteered for accomplished, she gotta move her ass onto that.
But she gets nauseous. She wants to vomit.
Yes.
When she's around people, how can she make sure that doesn't happen next time?
It's very energy draining to be in this world. She needs to take loads of time on her own. She needs to, as you call, recharge the batteries. She needs to learn that it's okay to be here and try to relax. And it's okay to be her. Even though she doesn't belong here, her mission is to learn to feel free, to feel at ease around all this bad.
So she has to balance
energies. And she needs to transform the bad energies into the positive ones, the good ones, to create, to help us to go to another dimension. And she doesn't know how yet. That's why she is protecting herself at home. And that's why she feels nauseous a lot around people. She has the power to change that energy, transform the bad and throw it right back at the people, at the earth, in a positive, as you call it, positive way, in the higher, in the stronger vibrations.
She wants to learn how to transform those energies. That's one of her questions.
Yes.
How can she do that?
She mixes, she takes the energies from others, she mixes with hers and throws it back out. Where the love energy she is throwing out is going to kill the bad one. It's that simple.
She's already doing it. Can she get confirmation when that happens? So she knows when she's doing it?
She knows.
She knows already.
Sometimes it takes her away and she feels alone, not strong enough around people to do that. And she is scared, but I want to tell her that you girl, you gotta do it. The more and faster you learn and the faster you accomplish your mission, don't waste your time. And then you can go back home.
So after this life she can go home.
Yeah.
But she has to live for a certain amount of years.
She wants to. She's very eager to learn new things. She is eager to remember everything. Where she came from. She very much wants to go home, but she knows that giving herself up from all the comfort and beauty she had, coming down here and suffering so much, she knows that now she knows, finally she found out why she came, and she is going to accomplish everything that she needs to.
So one of those things is transforming energy of people, one of her missions.
And the general energy around Earth, because the energy is not good.
So she's here to transform the general energy on Earth and individual of people.
Yes.
Does she have any other missions?
Not that I know.
Okay, and her lesson? Did she come here to learn a certain lesson?
Not really.
Not really. So she won't accumulate any karma.
But along the way, she learns a lot, and she finds it so hard and difficult here. And she is looking for volunteers like she is.
She wants to meet like-minded people.
No.
What do you mean? She wants to meet more volunteers.
She wants to meet more of the courageous, strong, loving people with these high vibrations, so she feels a bit of home on Earth. And do a collective energy session for a positive energy release into Earth. She feels stronger in a group of the same people like she is, and they can accomplish very strong wave that goes around the world. And heals it.
And how can she meet those volunteers? Where can she find them?
Through you.
Through me. Okay. So
you are her beginning.
I will help her on her way to meet new people, new volunteers. Thank you. She wanted to know if we have a same origin, me and her. Are we from the same origins? Or where do we know each other from?
You are meant to meet on Earth.
You were meant to.
There are loads of them like you up there.
Mm-hmm.
But you are very special to her. You are the first one for her on earth.
So we were meant to meet. That's why she felt a special connection.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay. How can she stop feeling herself so bad and in her stomach when she goes to the shopping malls or centers where people are? Can she protect her energy in some way? Is there an exercise she can do?
Yes. She needs to be more with herself.
Mm-hmm.
It's not important what is going around. She has the power of changing the energy of the whole shopping center.
Mm-hmm. But it's draining for her. That's why she feels nauseous.
It is very exhausting.
Yeah. So is she supposed to go to those shopping malls?
Yes.
She is. That's her purpose.
She has to do it.
Okay.
She doesn't like it. And she hides herself at home all the time.
Yeah.
She needs to go out, and she understood it a couple days ago.
Yeah.
That this is something she needs to go through, and she will.
Okay. Thank you. And
thank you.
The number 3, what does it mean for her? She sees it all the time.
It's a lucky number.
It's her lucky number. So when she sees the 3,000, the 3 million, and the 3 on the chair, are those confirmations? Can she do something with the number 3?
It's her number.
Mm-hmm. It's just to give her confirmation.
She has chosen the number to be her number.
Okay.
And if you choose something, it's yours. And you get it.
And then she gets the number 3 all the time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Great. And can I ask some questions about her health?
Yeah.
She has some allergies, seafood, spices. Why does she have those allergies?
Because she needs to know how it is to be in a human body, and she needs to know how it feels like,
Mm-hmm.
and makes her imperfect.
Mm-hmm.
And she needs to watch out what she eats, and it's like not allowing her to do what she wants to do or eat what she wants to eat.
Mm-hmm.
She needs to learn and accept the rules on earth, because she is coming from a very free place.
Mm-hmm. What purpose does it serve that she learns about how it goes here on Earth and all the boundaries we have in our dimension? What purpose is that for her?
Just the experience,
Mm-hmm.
because she will never experience it anywhere home.
So she chose this. Thank you. And is there any way we can heal these stomach problems for her today?
Yes.
Thank you. When you're busy healing her stomach, can we proceed with the questions?
I can do the healing partly now, but she needs to do the healing every time when the energies come. It's a longer process, and when I told her, she takes the energies, she mixes them with hers and sends them out.
That happens in her stomach.
And chest.
Oh, yes.
And she will learn a way how not to take the bad energies, but let it come near her energy, and her energy will be, of course, stronger and will throw it away and put that bad energy into sort of a bubble, and it will automatically disappear. So only her energy stays out in the air. When she gets there and learns this,
then her stomach will heal.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, and her dry mouth, because she's drinking a lot, where's that coming from?
She doesn't drink all the time as much. She knows she needs to drink a lot. She knows that drinking 3 liters of water per day is a heavy thought, but it's what her body needs. And sometimes she ignores, and it's annoying for her because the body needs to go constantly to toilet.
Yes.
So she puts the thought away, but after this she will understand how important it is water
to drink the 3 liters
body.
Yes.
And for her energy to stay to be strong. That's why she needs to eat healthy. Loads of fruit, loads of vegetables, light meat, nuts. All that she's trying, but sometimes she loses it. And then her energy goes down, her emotions start jumping, mood swings, and she's just getting lost. Keep the track. It'll be good.
Yes. So is there anything she shouldn't eat that she's eating right now?
When she feels emotionally broken, she eats loads of sweets or fat food, and that's okay. sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
But I would like her to watch out
Mm-hmm.
and to know that I'm always with her. We are always with her,
Mm-hmm.
and she is safe.
Yes.
And protected, and she's not alone. And she knows when she feels empty that she always is looking for us.
Mm-hmm.
She is already that far. So just keep doing what you're doing. You're on the right track.
She's doing great.
Oh yeah, she had a very tough task, and being here for the first time, she has chosen it's tough on her.
Yeah. It is. And how she knows she communicates with you often. Is she right on that? Do
Yeah.
you often talk to her?
Yeah, we do, yeah.
So she's right about that. Great.
Yeah.
Thank you. And are there any other health issues inside her body? Is there anything to be concerned about?
She has to watch out for her heart.
Mm-hmm.
She knows.
What's wrong with her heart?
After she stopped smoking,
Mm-hmm.
after she found meditation and psychologist and help, she is more getting into peace
Mm-hmm.
and harmony. But it's because she found us and she knows where she belongs to. Before, she was looking externally just to disrupt the horrible pain that she had
Mm-hmm.
from not knowing where her home is. She had heartbeat really strong. She felt like collapsing.
Mm-hmm.
Her grandfather died on heart problems and her father had a heart attack.
Yeah.
So it's in the family, but she's doing well. She knows the path. She's
Okay.
good.
And her bladder at this time, does she have a bladder infection? Or is it another thing?
She drinks a lot. She needs to pee a lot.
Mm-hmm.
She needs to dress up well in the winter.
Mm-hmm.
And in the winter, she needs to drink more tea
Mm-hmm.
rather than water.
Mm-hmm. Because it's warmer for her body.
Yes. She will be fine. Her bladder will be fine. It's no big deal. It's just the realization of her no longer being that young. Her body also grows with her and is being worn out a bit more.
Mm-hmm.
Not really extreme, not really much, but she knows that she gotta be more careful and protect the body. She has to still learn rules in this life
Mm-hmm.
for her own protection.
To take care of her body.
Her soul, her heart, everything.
Mm-hmm.
Because she was not understanding why the people on earth take her for granted.
Mm-hmm.
She is a pure energy who gives values of people are very different, and she is learning here also to protect herself. And it's for her new. She never had to do it at home.
And how is she doing?
She's learning. She knows that that's the only way for her to learn.
Okay, and about her grandparents? Will she meet them again?
She already did.
Yes.
Grandfather.
Is he part of her soul group?
Always.
So he's also from Marvin.
No.
But they belong together.
Always.
Will she meet both of her grandparents when she goes home, when she passes in the human life? When she passes over? Will she meet the both of her grandparents?
Grandfather, yes. Grandmother, not sure.
Okay. And how are they doing right now? Are they okay?
Can't see grandmother. Grandfather is doing great.
And does it mean that grandmother is incarnated?
Can't find her. Yeah, must be.
Okay, thank you. Is she allowed to talk to them? Is it possible?
It's enough what she did with grandfather. She can find her grandmother. If she wants to. It's not needed.
Okay. And her grandpa, she heard some bells chime when she had a depression and walked around the Leukermeer. Was it her grandpa calling, or was it something else? The bells.
Also him. Not only him.
What was the rest of the bells? Besides grandpa.
For more people. More souls.
Does she know the souls?
Yes and no.
Is it important for her to know?
No. She needs to know that we do send her signs, and we know where she is, and we know when she needs a sign, and she needs to trust it. She knows.
What kind of sign do you give her?
Different. She needs to figure them out. We send them when it's bad. We send very strong one. When it's showing her a path to go, we send her different signals, different symbols, and she knows what to make out of the symbol. She knows why the symbols are coming. She knows what they are for. We give her only confirmations, so she never ever gets lost again as she was when she came on Earth.
Yes. So the symbols help her not to get lost.
They help her to, we send it to tell her we with her, and we send her these symbols so she feels a bit of home. And we send it for her path so she knows that she is going home.
And about her career, can I ask some questions about her career?
Yeah.
What is it what you want her to do, career-wise? What should she do? Is it with houses, buying and selling, or does she need to take a spiritual path?
Spiritual. She can't take spiritual path without career path.
So the spiritual path doesn't need to be her career.
No, she wouldn't like it. She doesn't need it.
So the houses, what she does, the buying and selling, that's okay for her.
She enjoys it. It gives her freedom. She needs the freedom. It's new, it's creative. She's learning to be more creative. And she needs to be free to learn about more spiritual things on Earth, so she can protect herself, as I said, and be stronger and finish her mission here and make those broken souls. It does not matter if those are animals or humans. When she needs to help those who are at the edge or hit the edge. That's her mission.
And does she need to learn? Oh, yes.
These people have the potential to have and create greater energy, and by helping those, she is creating more energy to be sent into the world. So this way, through the properties, she's going to get money to pursue the time, to get the time, to get the money necessary living on Earth, to be able to help those at the edge. So and give those people her energy, and her energy going into their lives. She gives them the opportunity to have a better life, heal, and to send that energy further away. It's like a pyramid from the upside down. So she is on the bottom helping 3 people, and those 3 are helping another 3, and
yes, and up and up and up.
Yeah,
Stays wider.
She needs to widen the great energy that she has into more people to be able to surround the world. So that's her mission.
And does she need to learn any spiritual practices, or does she already know how to do this?
She still, her mind, we decided to erase it. She accepted it, and she knows, but it's to put it into this world and to help others. She needs to learn to communicate, and she can learn to communicate when she educates herself more. Yeah.
On what does she need to educate herself? What subject? Is it communication? People communicating?
No, it's the spiritual path. She needs to learn still.
But is it?
It's more the mind she needs to teach. It's not, she knows it all.
Is it okay for you to get some of her memory back? That she was forgotten?
No.
She isn't allowed?
No.
She needs to learn the human ways?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. She also wanted to ask if her manifestation of the 3 million, is that appropriate? Is she allowed?
Even 30 million is appropriate for her, because her purpose in life is much bigger than this. 3 million or 30 million are priceless for the amount of work that she's going to do on earth.
And can she manifestate that money?
We already helping her.
Because she wants to help, so she doesn't have to feel that she is unworthy. She can just receive.
She knows she's worth it. She doesn't need to be worth the money. Money, if you're worth the money, you're worth nothing. No soul should ever be compared to money.
So she can also ask for 30 million.
Yes, even 300 million. As much as she wants. And she will get it because she knows the value of the need. What the earth and people need. She knows how destroyed this earth is.
Yeah.
And she is our big hope. Yeah.
Thank you. And she has some extra questions about selling her house where she lives in. Is it okay for her to sell her house?
Take your time. Don't rush.
Where should she live? In Kleve or outside of Kleve?
Don't rush. Breathe.
So she has to stay put for a while.
We have a place for her, but please wait.
Yes.
Because we are working on something very big, and whatever you make as a plan, we're gonna most probably change. We don't want to be mean. We are helping you because of the courageous decision you have made leaving the beauty of your home.
Yes. So you are helping her.
Yes.
Thank you very much. How is your body doing?
It's still there.
Is it okay?
My body needs loads of tension release from all those years.
Mm-hmm. How can she do that? How can she release the tension?
She is doing everything that she is supposed to. Don't hunt the money to pursue your goal as fast as possible so you can go home. You have assigned for certain years. You are going to be here on Earth. We miss you, but we're there waiting for you. You gotta take care of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Money are not important. The time and the speed is only breaking you down. You take care of your soul and be connected to us, as you already know. And you'll be just fine. You'll be good on Earth. And you can be happy. And when you're ready, we'll wait for you. And we're looking forward to see you. You are our big hope on Earth. Thank you.
Thank you.
And he picks up easy things.
Mm-hmm.
Easy is not an option.
What do you mean by picks up easy things?
Humans don't want to do what the right thing is to do because they call it hard. They choose what they call easy, which makes them unhappy, unsatisfied, sick. They choose addictions, they are disconnected from themselves and from the source and from their homes.
But are humans also influenced by other entities when they're in their lower vibration? Seduced?
Yes.
Who is seducing those humans?
Different souls. That them can't make it for some kind of reason. They are primitive, like comparing to a flower or tree or animals. They are more primitive as humans. It's not meant bad. It's some humans are on that level. They get into the human body too early. Like if they became from a flower, a human being, and they don't have the capabilities of being a human, and they also get very much influenced by the negative energy in this world. I hope that is a big deal on Earth, and all other volunteers, they are doing great. I wish and I know Denisa needs to meet others like herself who she can show the way of not hiding at home but going out there and changing it all.
So are there other volunteers from Marvin, or is she the only one from Marvin?
Marvin is hers. It's only she's coming from Marvin. Marvin.
She's the only one on Earth coming from Marvin.
Yes.
That's why she's so lonely sometimes.
She is the strongest from Marvin.
What was her function on Marvin? What was her life?
She was a leader. But she was no boss. She was a leader. And it felt, she knew she's got the power, but they were equal. Everybody knew she's got the power and she's standing out of the crowd. But nobody ever felt that way. Neither she. It was a beautiful crowd control with love. And she was helping people there with their struggles.
Mm-hmm.
We also have struggles on our planets.
What kind of struggles?
They are so minor compared to the Earth's struggles.
Mm-hmm. But nevertheless, they matter. Right?
True.
So when she comes back from Earth and she completes her mission, she will be much stronger as a leader as she was before.
Yes.
Great. And
that's why she decided to volunteer.
Mm-hmm.
Because she feels lots of responsibility for her whole planet Marvin.
Mm-hmm.
And for all the souls that come there and they need a helping hand and they need a lead.
So where is Marvin located in the galaxy? Is it inside our universe or outside?
Outside.
Outside our universe, so she couldn't find it on our internet. Is it somewhere listed for her to see, to look up?
Maybe. That would be great if one of my souls did it.
Yeah. Maybe she can find some information. Is there any way that she can be writing about Marvin, so she can be one of the first to inform the public about Marvin?
It's not her mission.
Not her mission to write about.
It's not important.
Okay.
The souls come there for little tasks.
Mm-hmm.
She's only redirecting. The souls they come with Marvin are asking for the right decision, for right destination, right choice,
Mm-hmm.
right direction.
Mm-hmm. So there's she helping them with the...
She knows all of this.
Mm-hmm. But she got her mind erased.
Yeah.
But now she knows.
She got her mind erased. But she knows. She knows the right path. It's a big experience for her as a leader because she was redirecting souls and she wanted to test herself if she is strong enough to still be the leader for Marvin, and she needed to go to Earth to experience how deeply rooted it is inside of her. She found it.
Mm. So the true purpose of her being here today, can you elaborate on that? Why did she end up here at my place?
In your place. It's part of her journey. It's part of finding out where she's coming from. It's part of her going back home and see that it's still there, and that she decided to come on Earth for 2 reasons. To test herself as a leader with the risk of losing everything if she didn't find herself, and to help Earth to develop. Earth is so beautiful. And heavy and dark. We don't know this. There is nothing like this. Up there, everything is floating so smoothly. You will love it.
Thank you. And do you have any messages for any people around her?
Don't tell her what to do. She knows. She knows better than you people. She is here purely to help those souls who have potential in making this world a better place. The people, they need directions, and that's what she's doing on Marvin. Her experiences from Marvin, she is bringing over here. That's, we all volunteers are coming from different places, and we have different roles to accomplish here. We have different missions, we have different skills that we bring over here, and my skill is to find the half souls and redirect them and lead them and show them the beauty. Yeah, we all have different roles. Some of us protect the nature and the fresh, the oxygen. Some of us protect the planet. Some of us protect the species on the planet. And that's also how our planets are divided. Each little planet, like Marvin, has different role. And that's why we came from different places from the universe. So together we can make a big deal. Some of us become doctors to save some souls who come again to the edge, and they don't need me, they need just the doctor to save their physical body. And by that they find their path. For example.
That's beautiful, thank you. Is there anything I should have asked but I haven't yet?
Ask me something you want to know.
Wow. Let me think. I wasn't prepared for this. I want to know if there's any information being held from me about my contact with the reptilians.
Yes.
When will I gain that knowledge?
Whenever you're ready.
When will I know I'm ready?
Listen to your higher self, it knows it all.
What did you say?
Listen to your higher self, it knows it all. It tells you.
And how is the best way to get that knowledge? Is it in a session? Or physical contact?
You are far and you can do it yourself. If you're truly ready to know the answers, no. Emotions like fear.
Okay.
But it has to be that moment that you can prepare for that moment. You know that.
I will prepare for that moment. Thank you.